Hey guys, welcome back to Bride Society. This week we've been down to Sainsbury's, of all places, to see what they have in their wedding range this year. They brought out quite a wide range, really, much more than I was expecting, and it's some really nice stuff. So we thought we'd show you what we picked up.
So, when you're doing your grocery shopping and planning your wedding, you can just pop a few things in your trolley.
You've got your sausages and your wedding stuff.
So, first up, we have this Chalkboard Heart, which can hang in various places. It comes with the chalk, and this was £3.50. So you could either get maybe a couple of these and use them to give information to your guests. So you could hang one where you want people to put their cards or gifts and something like that, or maybe on the back of a few chairs with some messages written on.
I think it came in another shape as well.
Oh, did it? And then you can use it afterwards at home, really. You could just
hang it in your kitchen.
Leave messages to each other.
Start married life romantically then.
Exactly.
Sweet nothings.
So that was quite a nice little
it's cool.
decor.
And then the first thing I've got says bride. There is a groom as well. So you get whichever combination you need. But yeah, again, really nice. It's got some sort of depth to it. It's quite chunky, and I really like the script it's written in as well.
It looked good on the top table.
Yeah, sort of in front of you or on your sweetheart table, whatever you're doing. But yeah, I thought they were really quite sweet and well made. And I say it's nice and white, so it's nice and crisp and clappy.
Yeah. And how much was that?
That was £5.
Not too bad.
Yeah, I almost forgot.
So next, I've got table numbers. You get 12 in this set for £12. So that, covers most, I'd say most eventualities. So you can have, even if you're having quite a big wedding, you might still have enough numbers there. And again, they're in this nice script writing. You can just pop them in your centrepiece for people to find out where they're sitting.
Yeah, they're on quite nice lengths of stick as well, so they would obviously sit up from the table so you'd be able to find it too.
Yeah, so I think they're quite nice.
But yeah, the script's actually quite similar to the bride-groom font as well, isn't it? So it would, if you were trying to keep a cohesive look, that would work quite well.
And I don't know what they're made of, but maybe you might be able to spray them if you didn't want them to look white. You can maybe change the colour of them.
Maybe. I don't know if the finish on them might not, the paint might not stick.
No, but you might have to look into that. But
try it. They're not too expensive to experiment with. So the next thing we got is like this guest book, although it's not obviously a book, but what you do is, as you can see on the front, it says advice for the happy couple, and what it is, the lid just opens, but inside you've got all these hearts, and you just get your guests to write the advice on, and then they just deliver them through the hole in the top, and then you'll have this to sort of keep and to display or look at in the future and things. But again, it was just quite nicely made and quite a sweet idea, really, and not something I'd expect to find in a grocery store. So yeah, and that was, can you find it on my receipt?
There we go, £14.
Thank you, £14.
Okay, so next, along the lines of wooden hearts, some little wooden scatter hearts for your tables. So if you want to add a bit of interest to your table, you can just put these around, and if you're having like a rustic theme, the wooden works well with that. So yeah, just something just to jazz up your tables a little bit. And these are £3.
I think it's quite a lot in there.
Yeah, so you might be able to do more than one table with a box, depending on how generous you want to be.
Yeah, or maybe you just want to get them like around the base of your cake on your cake table or something like that.
Just a nice little bit of decoration.
Yeah, that's sweet. So next I have these copper string lights. I've seen these around quite a lot recently. I feel like they're quite in fashion and things, but having obviously it's usually fairy lights, but having these sort of small lights around your wedding I think makes quite a pretty look, particularly as it gets darker in the evening at your wedding. And obviously these are battery powered, so you don't need to find a plug source kind of thing. Even comes with the batteries. So added bonus there, and they are £5. So because you're getting the 3 batteries in there too, that's pretty good going. Yeah. But yeah, really attractive. So just the little lights, but on the copper wire. I think the copper's quite a modern look, quite on trend. So yeah, I'm really enjoying those.
And something else you can use after the wedding as well.
Yes. yeah, I always very much enjoy that kind of, when I was shopping for my wedding, that element of trying to find things going, if I'm going to spend the money, I want to try and find things that I can have around my house afterwards that I can reuse in some way. So yeah, that definitely falls into that category.
And so do these, possibly.
Possibly.
So there's some little tea light lanterns. So you can either put real candles in there or the battery powered ones, depending on whether your venue allows real flames. Just little sweet lanterns that you can either have dotted around the room or as part of your table centerpieces. And again, when as the night kind of starts to draw in, gets a bit darker, it's just nice to have a little bit of mood lighting.
Bit of romantic lighting.
So these were £3 each, and obviously they come in white in this coppery colour, so you can either kind of mix and match the colours or just stick to one, depending what the colour scheme of your wedding is.
Yeah. Alright, next I have this. I'm kind of loving this. I might like have it for myself, but yeah, it's this light up box. Again, it comes with the batteries, but yeah, this light up arrow, and this bit here is a chalkboard, so you can write your message on here. So like, you know, reception this way, all that kind of thing. I say use it again in your house later on. You know, it's quite a modern look. But I really like the colour of the wood and as in the lights and things. It's pretty cool. So this was £16. And again, just not something I'd expect to find, so I'm really enthusiastic about what they've done. Anyway.
So finally for me, again, maybe something you'd put on your tables and then can use afterwards for just flowers. Some mini milk bottles. And I think these were £7 for the 3. So you can either have, again, just maybe a cluster of them in the middle of your tables with some flowers in, or just dotted around the room if there are any kind of ledges or mantelpieces, something like that. And then can use as a vase afterwards.
Yeah. I guess you could also like personalise them. You could paint on the glass as well.
Yeah, or just tie some ribbon around each one, something like that too.
Yeah, it's a good base to work with. They're sweet. Yeah. So the final thing, which we didn't actually pick up, but we really wanted to show you, I just thought it was a bit sort of fragile to sort of transport with my groceries, but we'll pop up this photo for you. So it's a table plan, and again it's really pretty. So it's £16. As I get up for 12 tables, but they're all just on little pegs, so you could take some off and move them around to adjust them to how many tables you have. Again, in the nice sort of script font, in the sort of rose gold text and things, and again quite a nice modern look, but cheap, affordable.
I guess just make sure whoever writes the names on just has some neat
good
handwriting. Yeah.
Well, I guess you could feed the bits of card through a printer if you were really technically minded in that way. But
again, I feel like that's if you didn't have quite as many tables and didn't want a big gap between, you might be able to kind of peg maybe some flowers or some other bits and bobs again, so you can personalise it, so it's not just what you get from Sainsbury's, it's your own kind of unique table plan. But I really like that, and if you're going down the route of not having someone making like a wedding stationer or making all your stationery, then this I think is a great option.
Yeah, definitely. So so that's everything we picked up. We hope you like the stuff too, and so there are more things in their range which we didn't get, so do go on their website or obviously pop down to your local store and see what they've got. We have other haul videos and lots of other inspiration, advice. We definitely have lots of advice for you. And on our channel in our other videos, so do check those out. Please remember to hit subscribe and even hit the little bell next to it so you always get an alert when we post something new, which will be every Friday. And we look forward to seeing you next time.